Good morning, my beautiful Barça babies. We got to shake off the negativity. I know a lot of us have been ranting and raving. Xavi out because we lost to Almeria. Oh my goodness, we dropped points for the first time since October. Oh my gosh, wow, what are we going to do? Take a deep breath, folks, okay? We're going to go over the full match analysis. We'll go over the details. We will talk about the good, the bad, and the Barça. Spoiler alert, there's not a lot of good Barça or mustache man of the match, but we'll talk about it, okay? We'll discuss the negative side. I'm not going to overlook it. It's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows, but I'm also not going to let us go down this rabbit hole of, oh my gosh, we're falling apart, okay? We got injuries to deal with. It happens. Seasons are long. You go through these rough patches, all right? So we're going to go over the details. We'll vent a little bit, but I'm only going to let you go down that negativity rabbit hole so far, okay? Support the badge. We support each other through the good and the bad, all right? So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can be part of the conversation as we discuss Barcelona's loss to Almeria and more right here on Wake Up in Barça. Again, we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So turn on notifications so you can come hang out with us, participate in the chat with your fellow culés, as we do, like I said, what we do on this channel. Support the badge, support each other. With that out of the way, let's kick things off the right way, my friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the undefeated Mustache John.
All right. We're here, folks. We're here. Not the results that we wanted. Not even the performance that we wanted. It's okay to lose, but when you lose in boring fashion, it just kind of doubles down on the bad feelings. All right. Pablo Wolves Blanco, friend of the channel here, shared with us Barcelona suffered their first defeat in La Liga since October. Felt like that's been coming now, especially with how weak the team is starting to look. We just look a bit toothless in the attack right now. No need to go into full panic mode, but need to go back to winning ways. I agree with my buddy Pablo there. Of course, there's not any need to panic, but we do need to find our form. Tough to do, though. Tough to do when you're without Dembele, Pedri. Gavi's missing every other match due to suspension these days. Don't know what Busquets is doing out there. Don't know what Ansu Fati is doing. Picked up a little bruise on his knee, apparently, so he was not available for this match, so he gets a pass. But outside of that, don't know what he's doing. Raphinha, inconsistent. Ferran Torres, inconsistent. Lewandowski now has an injured hamstring. We'll talk about that in just a few moments. So I'm going to go back and forth on this one quite a few times, folks. All right, I got mixed feelings. I know it's not good. I know it's not good that we got the loss. I know it's not good that we dropped points, but I'm also not going to catastrophize with you all right? Immediately, some of you were like, Xavi out, this is a disaster. Oh my gosh, Barcelona are back to where we were with Ronald Koeman. And calm down, all right? Relax just a little bit. We're going to turn to the chat. We're going to say my hellos, my good mornings, see how everybody's feeling, and then we'll go over the details, all right? We'll go over the match overview. We'll get into the good, the bad, the Barça. We'll see if there's a mustache man of the match. But more importantly, let's get caught up, folks. Let's see how everybody's doing. I'm a little congested. You can probably hear it. Got some allergies going on. The hot and cold that we got going on these last couple of weeks is kind of screwing with me a bit. But it is what it is. We're here. We're ready to catch up with some folks. Let's see how everybody's feeling. Prince, hello, says Lewandowski out for the next 3 games. I know we will talk about that next. Ghost Loss, how we doing, sir? Says we need to get Victor Roque. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Jib says, I'm not good in a words. Let me take a sip of my Americano here. That's nice. Haven't made an Americano in a while. This is good. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Anyway, since I can read, Jib says, I'm not good. Barca in a hard situation. We're still 7 points clear of Real Madrid, okay? If you told me at the beginning of this season that I'll hand you a 7-point lead against Real Madrid in the end of February, you would take that. I would take that. Every culés around the world would take that. So let's have some perspective here. 7-point lead at the top. I know we got injuries. I know we're not in the best of form right now. but we still got a 7-point lead at the top. Calma, Cores. Calma. Harry, how we doing? Says, I feel sorry for Pablo right now. Being a Chelsea and Barcelona supporter is tough. Absolutely. I'll be talking with those guys here at the end of this episode, actually. I'll be hitting stop on this and jumping right into the engine room. So that episode will be out later today, the Engine Room podcast. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Spotify. It's me, Pablo Woz Blanco, Buga Luis, talking all things football, not just Barcelona. We will be discussing Barca in this episode, of course, but we talk about the wide world of football, English Premier League, Champions League, all that good stuff. Make sure you check us out, my friends. Who else we got in the chat? Neo Premium says Lua out, Mbappe in. I don't see that happening. That would be wild. It would be absolutely wild. Maybe if Mbappe was like, oh yeah, Messi, you think you're going to come to Paris and outshine me? You're going to put me in your shadow? Watch me go to Barcelona and try to fill your shoes there. We'll see. I'd be for it. I know a lot of people complain about Mbappe's attitude and some of the, what do you want to call it, the nastiness that he showed in playing Barcelona, but I don't mind the competitiveness. Don't mind it. Sahil, how we doing? Good morning. Says, I'm not worried for the loss, but the timing just before El Clasico. Agreed. The injuries, the poor run of form, all going into Copa del Rey, leg 1 on Thursday. Then we play Real Madrid again on March 19th in La Liga. Hopefully we get our stuff together by, April 5th when the second leg comes around. Right now, not feeling good. Not feeling good about things. But again, we're not going to catastrophize. 7-point lead at the top of the Liga. We'll take it. Greg, I good morning to you, and I love that you said this. With hindsight, we shouldn't have let go of Depay. Amen to that. We had 2 players who are comfortable on the left wing, or prefer the left wing, I should say, Ansu Fati and Memphis. Ferran, Dembele, Raphinha can play on the left, but all prefer the right. So we had 2, Ansu and Memphis. Ansu hasn't done anything this year, and Memphis we let go because he's not the exact Barca mold, because he offered us something different, because he could create on his own. I don't know. So no Memphis. Fair point, Greg. Fair point. Force of Barca says we need to win La Liga. We'll get there. I'm feeling good about La Liga. All right. Prince says this is Fati's time to shine. Great opportunity for him. Hope he takes advantage. I'm with you on that. I have not given up hope on Ansu Fati. I think he rides out this year, even next year, before Barcelona start to maybe look at a transfer. But I think he stays with us. Before we go into a match overview, actually, which we'll get into in just a minute, let's jump over and take a look at a couple of updates from this match, because Lewandowski's injured, folks. On top of everything, struggling to find the back of the net at times. Now he's injured. Out for, I think the reports are saying 2 to 3 weeks. Left hamstring. Not good, folks. Not good. Here's what I hope happens. I hope Lewandowski gets some rest, because he's played in every match that he's been available for. Has not taken a seat. So I hope Lewandowski gets some rest. I hope he comes back fresh, and we finish out the back half of this season strong. Lewandowski will be out for the first leg of Copa del Rey semifinal against Real Madrid. He'll miss Valencia. I think he'll miss one other La Liga match. He'll come back, hopefully with enough time to be ready for El Clasico in La Liga and the second leg El Clasico in Copa del Rey. Fingers crossed that he'll come back fresh, ready to go, ready to finish off the back half of the season strong. That's what we're hoping for, but who knows? Who knows? My goodness. Theophilus, good morning, says, good morning, John. The most important players for Barca are Pedri, Ter Stegen, Dembele, Araujo, Koundé, Christensen, Balde, De Jong, Gavi. When these players are fit and available, Barca look good. That is like 2/3 of our preferred starting 11. You are correct with that. Harry coming in with the details saying Lewandowski will miss Valencia, Copa del Rey first leg, probably Bilbao on March 12th as well. Thankfully, Valencia struggling, Bilbao also struggling. Not going to be easy matches by any means. We did just lose to last place Almeria. That did just happen. Yeah, that did happen. It did. All right. let's talk about it. Let's talk about Almeria's 1-0 win over Barcelona. First of all, when you go and watch the highlights for this one, it's only 5 minutes because this was one of the most boring matches you're ever going to watch Barcelona play. Absolutely stagnant. 13 shots, 1 on target. One against Almeria, second worst defense in the league. 1 shot on target from Barcelona. 73% possession, 88 passing accuracy, and we got 1 shot on target. 1 shot against Almeria, second worst defense in the league. That's hilarious. 2-1. Any Man United fans that are still coming in here and trolling, you guys are dorks. You guys are absolute dorks. Your life is sad. If you're a Man United fan, let me just pause. If you're a Manchester United fan coming and trolling Barcelona right now, you're a dork. You have 0 friends. I don't even feel bad saying it. It's clear and obvious. If you right now are a Manchester United supporter in my stream, in my chat, trying to be a troll, you have no life. You have no friends. You have no other way of getting joy in your life, getting entertainment in your life. You're a boring person. You're going nowhere whatsoever. That's you. If you're a Man United supporter trolling me in the chat right now, just saying. It's not even a bother to me. I'm just letting you know where you are as a human being. The fact that you are 5 days removed from beating half of Barcelona's starting 11, and you want to come into my chat and act like you did something. You're a dork. Okay. Anyway. Anyway, good morning to you all. Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. You're right, Harry. You're right, Harry. No need to give the haters any attention. Too funny. Just some people are silly. Some people are silly gooses. Anyway, folks. Anyway, this is going to be a little bit different, but let's go ahead and let's talk about the good, the bad, the Barça from this match. And I can tell you, as we start off with what was good about this match, it's going to be a short list. There's not a lot good about this. All right. I'm sitting here trying to come up with anything other than the player that I have in the box. No, I got nothing. I've got I can't even say his name. Alarcon. Alarcon gets the good box. I was struggling for this, folks. I almost didn't do a good, bad in Barça. I almost did. I almost just came in and said, you know what? It was all bad, and here's what happened. So I am stretching for these. Admittedly, I am stretching for these a little bit. But Alarcon, Barça athletic forward, comes up, has gotten a debut, but not significant playing time for Barça. Got a few minutes here against Almeria. Did not produce a goal or an assist, but gave us a little bit of life, a little bit of hope out there on that left wing. Gave us more of what we needed than what we were seeing from Raphinha, from Ferran Torres, from Ansu in his last few matches. So, horrible match for Barcelona, okay? Not a lot good whatsoever, but sneaking in Alarcon to get a little bit of playing time, and he looked like he belongs, we'll say. He didn't look like a fish out of water. He didn't look too overwhelmed by the situation. So good that he gets some playing time. Good that we might have another option on that left wing. Again, fully digressing from the point here. Ansu, not working out. We sell Memphis. Alarcon could sneak in there as a left wing. Long term, I'm hoping Easy Abde comes back from Osasuna from loan, and he's our answer on the left wing. I digress. Talk about what was bad about the match, okay? First and foremost, 13 shots, 1 on target. Barcelona, what are you doing? 13 shots, 1 on target against the second worst defense in the league. Barcelona, 13 shots, 1 on target. I don't understand. Lewandowski, Who knows how much of the game he was dealing with that tweaked hamstring, but bro, come on. What are we doing here? Raphinha, Ferran Torres, Gavi coming from the midfield, that left attacking mid spot. Where are you? What's going on here? No creativity, no spark, no energy, no chance taking. Like, what are we doing here, folks? It was absolutely miserable to watch. It was boring to watch. I rarely say it, but it was boring to watch. Okay. On top of that, just specifically, Captain Boosie had maybe his worst match for the Blaugrana. Seemed like he couldn't connect a pass together. Seemed like anytime he was on the ball, he was giving it away. Wasn't winning it back in midfield. Couldn't connect a pass to save his life. I was shocked. I said Busquets dispossessed or gives the ball away more times in this match than I think I've said in his entire career. All right. I recognize Boosie might also be dealing with an injury, but bro, you got to do better. You got to do better. So Boosie specifically, even though there was a lot bad, Boosie, you got to get in the bad box. You got to get in that box, my dude. I have higher standards. All right. Kessié was bad. Roberto was bad. Eric Garcia was bad. But Boosie, I got high standards. You got to get in the box. Got to get in the box, Boosie. Try to shake that off. Talk about what was Barça about this match. And again, I am scraping the bottom of the barrel for some positivity here because this was a horrendous match. I'm not catastrophizing, saying, "Oh my gosh, Barcelona, we're not going to win La Liga, now this and now that and blah blah." That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying this match in particular was hard to watch. But even with that, even though there was not a lot of positivity to pull from, Araujo, whether he starts, whether he comes off the bench, whether it's for 90 minutes or 5 minutes, Araujo represents the badge. Araujo is Barcelona. I love this man's commitment. His skill and his ability are one thing, but his commitment, his energy, his passion that he brings, it oozes through him in the way that he plays. So Araujo, even with limited time on the pitch, was the one demonstrating how Barcelona should play. Had more goal-scoring opportunities than any of our forwards, even though he came in late and was playing as one of our 3 center backs at the time. Still got forward, got on the end of a couple crosses. So Araujo, a little bit of light in a dark performance for Barcelona, gets himself the Barça box. Now getting into the mustache man of the match, I was questioning this. I almost didn't do it. There's only been a couple of matches where I didn't give out a mustache man of the match, and this one was close. This is about as close as you can get to not having a mustache man of the match, but still having one. So who gets it? You know him, you love him, Pablo Torre. Again, played 10 minutes for Barcelona? Something like that. But in those few minutes, showed more life, showed more creativity, showed more energy than what we saw from Gavi, Kessié, Boosie. I'm not going to say Frankie because I think Frankie was still doing Frankie things out there. But Raphinha, Ferran Torres, Lewandowski, not giving us anything. 13 shots, 1 on target. What are we doing? Pablo Torre comes in, gives us a little spark, gives us a little lifeline. I'm sorry that nobody else besides Alarcon and Araujo wanted to play with him. But Pablo Torre, just for giving me a little bit of hope, a little silver lining of excitement, gets the mustache man of the match. Because this was a rough performance, like I said. Okay? So I don't mean to glaze over anything. I don't mean to minimize these poor results. All right? But let's all right now take a deep breath. Barcelona lost to Almeria. Second worst team in the league. It's okay. We still have a 7-point lead in La Liga. We still have an El Clasico on March 19th where we can solidify, lock it in, the La Liga championship. We can do that, folks. Okay? It'll take a little bit of extra effort, but we can make it happen. We can make it happen, okay? So that does it. It's good, the bad, the Barça. It's a rough loss, but we're going to be okay. We're going to be all right, folks. All right, so let me know your thoughts. Whoops, wrong button. Let me know your thoughts. If you're watching this on replay, let me know down in the comments. If you're watching this live, I'm going to turn to the chat. We'll talk it out for a few minutes, see how everybody's feeling about things. Let me know what you would change, the good, the bad, the Barça, the mustache man of the match, and then we'll go from there, folks. All right? Again, if you're watching on TikTok, I appreciate you hanging out with us. Swipe over, click the link in my bio. That'll get you over to YouTube. You can get the full experience hanging out with the Stash Squad here, which, by the way, I did not shout out, and I apologize for not doing this on the live stream during the match, which I typically do, but I did not shout out the coolest culés, the top chatters, the people who are driving the conversation, the people that are really participating in the chat the most. Got a brand new list. Harry coming in at number 1. Olivier at number 2. Monty Edits at number 3. My stash mod Ayush coming in at number 4. Fox Gaming at number 5. Another stash mod Kyle Cash at number 6. Royce and O'Reilly at number 7. Ryan Scott, Barca fan, coming in at number 8. Steve, another stash mod at number 9. And then Ovi at number 10. Kudis, where you at? You almost had me for the perfect quad stash mod. Coolest culés. Almost, but not quite. Kudis, where you at? I love you. I'm just kidding. Anyway, those are the coolest culés. If you want to be on that list, turn on notifications. Well, first, subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. Come hang out with us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday while we talk Barcelona news, participate in the chat, ask questions, give your opinions, connect with your fellow culés. That's what you can do here on this channel, all right? Also, you can listen to me get congested. Anyway, Alex, you're a dork. Go find somebody else's channel if you're not a Barcelona fan. If you're a Manchester United supporter, if you're a Real Madrid supporter, go find that live stream. Y'all make no sense to me. No sense. Oh, Barcelona going to bottle Copa del Rey. All right, go talk to your friends about it. Oh, wait. Right. That's right. Anyway, I don't want to end on a negative note. I don't. Here's what we got going on, folks. As we look at Barcelona's fixtures coming up, we've got no time to cry about our loss. We got to shake it off. We got Real Madrid leg 1, Copa del Rey this Thursday. We will be doing a live watch along, but before that, we've got Wake Up in Barca on Wednesday. We'll do a full match preview, and we'll go from there. All right, we got Valencia on Sunday. We got Athletic Club the week after that, and then we wrap up March with another El Clasico in La Liga this time. So lots of action still to come for Barcelona. Lots of action on this channel. Subscribe, turn on notifications, come hang out with us for Wake Up in Barca and live Barcelona matches. We're going to get through it, folks. All right? We support the badge. We support each other through good, through bad, thick and thin. Doesn't matter. I love you all very much. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I know I missed some folks in the chat. Suyash, I appreciate you. Sahil, Theophilus, Greg, Akash, Scott. I see y'all. Force of Barca sneaking in here. I appreciate y'all driving the conversation. I do. I got to run because it is time to record the Engine Room podcast. Again, that'll be on later today. Make sure you check us out. The Engine Room podcast on, what's it called? Oh, and I knew that was going to happen. I just got banned on TikTok. Some dork reported me. I knew it. I don't even care. I really don't even care. You deserve to be called a dork if you come into somebody else's stream and try to troll. Anyway, don't care. It is what it is. I honestly don't care. The kid deserved it. We're going to wrap it up. I will see you all Wednesday for another episode of Wake Up in Barca. Love you all very much. Go out there and have positive interactions, not the ones that I just had here. All right, positive interactions for you all. High fives and hugs. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in and taking a ride. Mwah.